Camera on edge of the seat, she be pouring that pot. Turning the heat, name in her mouth, better come clean. She the real one, cut through the screen. No cap, all fat, yeah, she talk mean. But it's sting cause it's true, she a truth machine. Reality with Crystal Marie. Hey, tune in for the truth, it's that Queen TV. Talking that shit, making it known. If it's going this way, that way she put you on. Reality with Crystal Marie. Hey, every single drop got you feeling that beat. You better listen hard, don't miss a thing. She the primetime goddess, bow to the king. Bow to the king. She don't chase clout, she chase receipts. Scroll through the files, bring them to the street. Bravo to the boss when she break that scene. Got the group chat buzzing off a single stream. Real time gossip, live in your phone. You feel seen cause she's saying what you think alone. True and keen, cut deep when she speak. You hit play one time, now you back all week. Reality with Crystal Marie. Hey, tune in for the truth, it's that Queen TV. Talking that shit, making it known. If it's going this way, that way she put you on.
All right, we're trying this again. I had to completely start over. So now we're live again, I hope. On Instagram, on YouTube. It looks like the view's right on Instagram. I mean, the view's finally right on YouTube. So, and if you guys can hear me, I'm assuming you can. So, hey, Robert. I don't know if everybody else is going to come back, but I sent everybody else the link. But I should have been able to see it. So this is the second time. I don't know what happened earlier. I tried to fix the view, and then my whole thing, like nobody could hear me and see me. I tried to go back in. It was horrible. But we're back. So this is my second attempt at Southern Hospitality. And I hope that you can hear me. God, I hope you can hear me. Robert's the only one that's on here. So I'm going to type to you. Can you hear me? If you can't, I'll lose my mind. Can you hear me? I'll also wait and see for more people to get here because I'm not muted, right? No. Okay. Okay, so you can hear me. Okay. Okay. Well, good. So, yeah, I have to start over. But we'll wait for them to get here again. Who was here? It was this Mamir, wasn't it? And Jacqueline did want to, she said on Friday that she wanted to join me for this live. Hey, Lauren, my sister-in-law is watching. And my mom, maybe. But this is the second time that we had to start this over, this live. So I don't want to wait too long, guys. But yeah, I'm glad you can hear me. Okay, good. Wonderful. Amazing. And now my husband's trying to come in and interrupt us, even though we just got started again. Give me a second. I'm not going anywhere. Just don't. Okay, he's leave. He's gone. Okay. So everybody's watching, right? Everybody's here. Okay, good. Okay, so we have, yeah, we're live on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. I always forget one. So I already put my notes. Oh no, I didn't put my notes in there. I did have my notes. Hold on, I gotta get them again. Sorry, guys. I had them in the first live, the original live that we started with, but this is Southern Hospitality. I did, and Mamir, thanks for sending me the Southern Charm reunion. We're gonna do that too. It's a Southern Charm reunion, because I watched it, but I didn't take notes. But I'll remember it as we go along. But we gotta talk about Southern Hospitality. Like, we gotta talk about Emmy first of all. Emmy's the problem. She's the problem. But then fucking Grace Lilly. Do you guys know that she was addicted to something and struggling? Like, I don't know if that was part of her storyline last year. Was she even there last year? Like, I need I need Jacqueline to come in here. Hey, Lawrence. My other Lawrence. Yeah, on Instagram, I can see when you join, but I don't know if you're still there, and I can't tell unless you chat. And I did see that people chatted the other day, and I missed it. I apologize. And everybody, hi on the people on Instagram. I mean, YouTube. Okay. So, did you guys know? I'm not going to see the chat, so I'm going to go to my notes. Did you guys know that Grace Lilly was addicted to ketamine. Am I like dumb? Do you buy ketamine on the street or something? Is that what's happening? Like we can buy it on the street? When she says a batch, what does that mean? A batch of what? What do you do with it? How do you take it? Like, how does a doctor prescribe it to you? Like, I'm confused. And because the way she acted at this event that we're gonna talk about at this party was what a fucking asshole. Like the fact that she sat there and doubled down and said, "What? I thought it was a question." Like, what the fuck do you what do you exactly, Mia? She should never fucking talk to her again because it wasn't a dig at fucking Joe. It was just a dig. It was just a fucked up thing to say. Period. Okay. So I don't care. You can take your accountability, but you need some fucking help and you need to not fucking get on TV right now because you acted like Rachel Raquel. What? What do you mean? I thought this was it. Like, no, bitch. This ain't the fucking it. This ain't the show. We ain't the one. Okay. We have had it with dumb bitches like you. Fucking saying dumb shit like that. We're going to get to it right now in case you don't remember, in case everybody saw it. If anybody remembers her being addicted to anything, let me know. But I kind of don't. So, but I mean, fucking bitch, my God. Like, Maddie is such a good friend. And because Maddie's sober and knows what it's like to go through it, she has been giving her an out and out and out and not telling anybody what she's going through. Now, I don't know if she's obligated to do it. I guess not. But she does share it with us. Like, Maddie, not Maddie. Maddie obviously says, she's struggling with addictive substances, but then that's right after, right before we see Grace Lilly go to a sobriety coach, which I'm confused. Are you taking the sobriety? Are you just going to see him for the fucking show? Or are you going to follow through? Are we going to see what's going to happen here? Like, because Maddie should not be your friend anymore. And Mia's right. Like, Mia was right. And me and Maddie don't always get along, but okay. So they're at the Truth or Dare party. What party we're at? I forget. We're at somebody's party, right? So everybody's playing, but like they're bobbing for cucumbers, but they're playing Truth or Dare along that lines, right? And first of all, like everybody's wearing pajamas. And the first thing when like Grace Lily's invited because Mia invites her, but she gets mad at Maddie for not telling her that she was supposed to wear pajamas, but she comes in pajamas. So like, what are you talking about, weirdo? So again, and she's like, you're not a reciprocal friend. This is exactly how she's talking. You're not a reciprocal friend. It's like a reciprocal friend. She literally put you in her music video and you can't fucking sing. Like, what are you talking about? Reciprocal friend. She's sitting there holding your fucking secrets as you're acting as a fucking fool. She's including you in everything, by the way. Being nice to include you in everything, and people know you're going through some shit and nobody's saying it, and like the whole room is right, you need to go. But so anyway, they're bobbing for apples or cucumbers, I'm sorry, and it's just fun. Like they're just trying to, they're all doing it with their mouths, they're all doing it right. But you have Mia's there, like Mia. So Mia just got back from vacation, so Mia was seeing that guy. Remember that guy she met that lived in a different state or city or something. He lived far away, right? And he kept coming to visit. Well, they've been going strong for like, I don't know, 2 years, right? Or 3 years. So they go on vacation and she thought they were going to get engaged and they didn't. And so she breaks up with them like the night that they get back from vacation. So she just gets back and she's single. But there's the guy, Justin, who, by the way, is now going out with Charlie from Southern Hospitality. But for the sake of the show, for the sake of this not breaking the fourth wall here, Justin is going between Jordan and Mia, kind of, but not really. But Jordan really likes him, but he ends up with Charlie. But we don't know how or when or where, why. But that happens. And I really wish that freaking like, listen, honey, would get over here and help me because do you hear these assholes yelling out there? I think it's spring break. Anyway, so so we have Brad and Emmy that are like so Maddie's not Mad. What am I trying to say? Maddie hasn't forgiven. I'm not Maddie. Emmy, Krista. Emmy hasn't forgiven everybody, but she acted like she has. Now I don't know. Now Maddie's the one who needs to do the forgiving, but like Mia, just Chris, get it together. Emmy at the wherever they were, they just went away. She had made some statements against Brad, saying that he scared her and that she made him feel unsafe. And she got accused of it being a microaggression, which it is. But, it gets back to Brad, as they're talking about it at the party, that the only reason that she made amends with him is because she's scared of him. Well, she means, like, and they showed what she said. She means, like, they ruin people's lives when they don't get what they want or when they're mad at you. Not that, like, he's scary. Well, obviously because he's black. It's okay because he's black. It's a microaggression. And she's like freaks out when she hears this. But anyway, so we're back at the party. I had to get back to the party. Like, I was doing the I don't know why I had that part in there, but so back to the Grace Lily thing. So she's like, so they're all bobbing for cucumbers, and it's kind of like a truth or dare type thing or something. I don't know. But Grace Lily doesn't bob for cucumbers. Now this bitch is going to act like she is too good for these people when she's the fucking addict, acting as a fool. Okay? Treating Maddie like shit. Again, we didn't even get to the worst part. But she's like, I don't think I get on my knees is for God. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Holier than fucking thou. No, you don't. Your body. Again, I don't know this whole thing with ketamine. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know why doctors prescribe it. I don't know what she means. She got a bad batch. Her friend died from a bad batch just recently. So it scared her. Which, again, the thing that should scare you is the fact that you're on camera all fucked up and you don't know what the fuck is going on. That should fucking scare you, bitch. All of it should scare you. I don't know how. Like, if I was to be back on drugs or like Xanax again, it would instantly fuck everything up. Like, and I would just be scared all the time that I would fuck it up. Like, you know what I mean? And like, I just don't know how this bitch can go on camera, on TV, on a TV show and be all fucked up and not know what the fuck she's saying. You know what I mean? Like, that's how bad it's gotten. So anyway, back to what we're doing. Back at the party, she refuses to bob for fucking cucumbers. So then Maddie's like, let's play a different game, okay? And it's something like, we got to ask somebody a question that, like, I don't know, a hard-hitting question, and if you don't want to answer it, you drink. Some shit like that. I don't know. Or you bob for the cucumber. I don't fucking know. But the bottom line is, we get to Grace Lily, and she's like, a hard-hitting question. Okay, Maddie. She's like, do you fuck Joe up the butt? And she's like, everybody's like, huh? Do you fuck Joe in the ass? And she's like, why? Because I have a dick? She's like, no. Because doesn't Joe like it up the butt? And everybody's like, what are you talking about? She's like, well, didn't you fuck TJ in the ass or something? And everybody's like, whoa. And they're like, Grace, no, too far. Like, what are you talking about? And Maddie's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? She's like, that's not a dig at Joe. That's a dig at me. And what the fuck is your problem? And then Mia's like, whoa, wait a minute. She's like, you know what? She should never fucking talk to you again. Like, Grace Lily's like, wait a minute, no. She's like, but I thought it was a question because of that, because you guys said that. And nobody ever told her this. She heard it. And what is wrong with you? What do you say? No, it was literally a thing that happened between TJ and Joe and never told to you, not supposed to get out privately. But anyway, we heard a little bit about it, but like, for you to say you think that's a legitimate question to your friends, because that knowing that that's not what the deal is and he's engaged to Maddie, like, are you fucking out of your mind? Obviously. Since he ends up getting kicked out, they'll tell her that everybody's like, you're fucking Mia loses it. Because Mia and Maddie don't really get along, but Mia's like, I don't give a fuck. You're wrong. I don't want you here. This is why nobody fucking, they're all telling her this is why nobody fucking invites you anywhere. And she's like, well, I thought I was going to make questions. Like, shut up. Just stop talking. And it's like, whoa, like, dude, like, just stop talking. She's not stopping talking. And she's just like, well, and everybody's like, you need to leave. And she's like, you need to leave and you need to just like not call any of us. So she's like, it's just crazy. So like, she leaves and everybody's like, she's slurring her words, like I said. She's like, can I have my pocketbook, please? It's like, oh my God. And everybody's like, what? Yeah, here's your fucking purse. Like, everybody's like pissed. Like, and she's like, she's like, I'm going to hit this girl if she doesn't get the fuck out of here. And she just, Maddie's like, I don't know what her fucking problem is. And like, and so in the confessional, Maddie's like, listen, like, I'm holding a secret. Like, I'm stuff, something we're not talking about. And I give her a lot of fucking grace because, I've been there. And she's like, I just don't want her to be alone. And she's like, God forbid, this is how I feel sometimes. She's like, God forbid, like something happens to her, because she knows that it is really easy for you to like lose your life when you're an addict or addicted or whatever. Like, so her friend just, I guess whenever you buy this, oh, thank you. When you buy fentanyl, and I keep saying fentanyl, when you buy ketamine on the street, I guess you can get fentanyl with it, because she's like, her friend got a bad batch and just died from it. So this is like before, we see Maddie and talking to Joe again about it. But so the next day she ends up going to the sobriety kitchen, but we'll get there. But so like everybody kind of doesn't really say much and the party's over, right? So the next morning you see we see Lake. Remember Lake? So Lake was the one who hooked up with Brad for a little bit, but we see her talking to her mom, and they're having a conversation about her dad and how her dad and her aren't talking. And she's, I guess, because her dad found out that she was a lesbian, or I guess likes girls. I guess she likes both, and he didn't like it on camera. But there's also another thing that's going on with the whole Brad and Emmy thing, with Emmy making the microaggressions towards Brad, and Lake sticking up for Emmy at the time, but not really, kind of saying, yeah, that's fucked up of you to say that shit, like it's a microaggression. But she was also comforting Emmy because Emmy was crying too. She's like, because her and Emmy are closer, but she didn't mean it to be like that she wasn't supporting Brad. But anyway, so that whole side thing's going on, but she's also telling her mom about the whole situation with her dad not appreciating her on camera. But she's like, my dad's all about status. He grew up, they had wealth, I guess, and you always had to like worry about, like, because you're a black man, and you always have to worry about how you're presented. And I guess he didn't like that. And her mom's like, look, you're not going to change him. You're not going to get some grand apology. You're just going to have to just, pick your relationship with him. It's not something like that, right? It is. It's exactly. It is just plain Russian roulette. When people would shoot heroin, and like with me, like I overdosed like 3 times, and it's like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was just saying, like, you could, like, I don't know how people aren't scared to death, and I guess they are. I mean, I was scared before when I was doing it, but like I mean, there wasn't even Narcan where like people had it on them. Like, I had to be taken to the hospital, and thank God they took me, these people. If they didn't, because I died. So it's like, it was a 7-minute drive, and like I didn't wake up until about, like 20 minutes. No, I think it was like, maybe, I guess we'll say like maybe 15 minutes after I got shot up. Like, I shot my friend shot me up. And like, that's all I remember. I remember him saying, no, you don't need any more. And I'm like, no, fuck it. And I was in the backseat of my car, but it's scary. So her, knowing that, and I know, like I said, I don't know what this whole sobriety coach thing was about. It seems a little performative. Like, she did it for the show. We'll see, because like, she kind of needs rehab at this point. She said it's been like the last 3 years that she's been addicted to it. So we see Joe and Maddie talking as Lake's talking to her mom. They're going back and forth. So, Joe and Maddie are talking. They're having their coffee outside. Cute, like really cute. I love them. I think they're endgame. Listen, honey doesn't. But, she's like, I know what Grace Lily's going through. We're not talking about it. And, I understand because, I was an addict. I dealt with people with sobriety, and I know what it's like to struggle with an addiction or substance abuse. Right. And I didn't know she was fired, but she's like, I try to keep her into the group. And, I didn't know she was fired from the bar, but like, she also tried to give her like a job too. Like, she tried to give her like a part, like she sang like a song with her or something. I don't know, something like that. Right. But there's no excuse for treating your friends like that. And Maddie's like, I don't think I can take it anymore. Like, I don't think I can help you anymore. And like, I've said this a million times. Like, I can't, I'm no longer the friend that can help you with this. You know what I mean? Like, I can't, if you're going to, especially if she's going to keep doing the shit like she did the night before. Like, and she gets a message from, Grace Lily gets a message from Michaels. It's like, hi, how is your morning? And she's like, I'll deal with the consequences. It's like, okay, you'll deal with the consequences, but like, you're a little too old to be acting like this. Like, I don't know what's going on there. And I mean, she's young, and it's only been 3 years, but I mean, at this point, like, her parents don't know. I don't know how her parents don't know she's fucked up or something. Maybe they do, and they're just not calling her out about it. But so we see her go to this place, right? And it says sobriety coach. And so, she sits down and she's like, I've never talked to anybody about this. And I've been struggling for a couple years now. And his name, I forget his name, but like she walks in, she sits down, she's like, look, um I've I definitely went too far with, like, she still says, like, I went too far with Maddie. And she's like, it's like she sits down and she's like, so, I was at first I was prescribed ketamine from my doctor. And she's like, and then I started to abuse it. So I guess that means she started to buy it on the street. So she's like, and at first I could control it, but then I couldn't. And she's like, in the last 3 years, it's been like an addiction. And she's like, my friend just got a bad batch. And it's like, a bad batch. I'm like, what does she mean? Like, I don't know how it works. Like, I didn't know. I don't even know at this point, I guess I'm confused, because if you're getting it at the doctor, wasn't it like an injection? So then how do you get it prescribed to you on the street? And what the fuck does a batch mean? Like, because she's like, my friend got a bad batch. And he's like, and he died. And she's like, it scared me. And he's like, oh, and he's like, I give you props for, coming in here and making the first step. And he's like, look, first thing we have to do is we have to tell your parents, because like she lives with her parents, and she's not 18, or she's over 18, but I mean, I guess because she's living there, she needs support. And I guess that's what he means by we have to tell them, because somebody like Maddie's going to be able to no longer support her at this time. I don't think, not after this. And I don't know what this show's doing with her. I don't think, I mean, I guess they're just going to follow her journey, but like, I think that she better not just be doing this for the show, because again, like, this is her fucking life. Like, this is her life. And it's not for the show. It's not like for you just to play games with. You don't, like, she's kind of joking around with the guy. And I know that she does joke for her as like a way to like deflect, or just to be like, just because she's nervous, right? And she says that because she's like nervous, laughing the whole time. And she's like, the wavy baby, and she's doing a wavy, and I'm like, please, not wavy baby right now. Like, no, there's no more wavy baby. And she's like, I know she's trying to compare it to like addiction. And I get what you're saying. Life's the wave, wavy, wavy, wavy. But listen, it's just how you navigate the waves. But we're not going to do this wavy baby bullshit, because we're not going to turn your addiction into a brand, some kind of like merch or something. Like, please don't monetize off your addiction. I could just see her doing it now. Like, she kept saying it, and she's kind of laughing. And so the guy asks her, like, look, you need to go see this center. I see if there's something we can help you with. Like, do you want to do outpatient? He's like, I recommend outpatient with her. And I'm like, thinking to myself, she needs more than outpatient, but whatever. We'll see. Like, so if she's trying to lie to the guy and say she's not using right now, I don't believe her, because she was so fucked up the other night. But I mean, I guess we're going to see, because that's where they leave it. And yeah, like, some parents are. I mean, my brother, like, I'm going to talk about my mom's probably watching, so I'm not going to say anything. But like, my brother, Mike, the golden child, okay? It's like, how did you not see what we all see right now? This is just like recently, but like, it's just, maybe they did. I don't know. I'll stop. But like, I'm talking about my other brother, Mike. But like, like, maybe because I'm just too honest, and I was always like, yeah, me and my sister were the fuck ups. But I think she needs to stay in rehab, but we'll see. I mean, again, like, would she have gone here if it was, I don't know. Like, if she didn't fuck up on the show, would she have gone? I don't know. Like, what made her decide to finally, like, get help? Maybe because she is doing it on camera now, and like, she's making an asshole out of herself. Because I mean, she really did. Like, she was really acting stupid. Like, she's like, oh, why? I thought that was a good question. Like, what? Wait, where in your brain does that sound like a good question? Are you fucking delusional? Like, you have to be delusional. Like, you can't be serious. You can't be like, and you were my favorite. Like, Grace Lilly was my favorite, because she's just so flighty and like into spirituality. And like, people didn't understand her. And I'm like, awesome, because people understand me. I'm like, I love her. You know what I mean? But nah, dude. So anyway, so after that, let me see. I think I skipped that part, but I don't know why I went through. Oh, Emmy. Okay. So, oh yeah. So they show up. Okay. So right at the day after the party, it's a Sunday or whatever, and there's not that many people, but like Michael's is trying to do a team meeting, but whatever, he gets in there. Um, so he has Maddie DJing, but like not until Brad's event's over. So Brad's having an event down the street. That's why there's hardly anybody there. So Brad, TJ, and Maddie are down at Brad's event. Emmy's at the bar working, and um, and Lake, and I think like a couple other people, but so Maddie's coming in there, but Emmy makes some fucking comment about later on about how like it wasn't that packed, that Brad didn't really pull in a crowd or whatever, because it's another one of Leva's places. So they're flip flopping back and forth, but they show like a bunch of people at his event, and Brad's like, I don't know what's next for me, because it's like Body by Brad. But he shows his girlfriend, which I keep forgetting he has a girlfriend named Janice or Janet or Jamie or Jenny or something. I don't know. Karen, I don't know what her name is. I don't really, whatever. But Brad's girlfriend, she decides to tell him that it's a good idea to go on tour Body by Brad, which might work if you want to work out with Brad. I guess that's what it is. And so he's there to announce it. So I guess he's gonna be traveling. I mean, I don't know. I guess, right? That's what it is. So, fentanyl. Yeah. What is this ketamine deal though? Like, but how's it come? Like a pill? And how do you get a bad batch of it? Batch to me sounds like powder. You know what I mean? I don't know. But like the doctors, they would like remember what's her name was doing it on camera from the Miami show, and she was getting an injection. Didn't a couple of people? But then you have like Matthew Perry who was buying it on the street, which I don't understand how it all works. So it's again, and regardless, it's fucking scary. It's like, yeah, he did. Yep. He was on, remember he was on Celebrity Rehab, I think, wasn't he? Man, Celebrity Rehab, what a mess that show was, wasn't it? I mean, a lot of them kind of didn't get really clean. I'll pick one, sorry. But like I did was definitely sad because we watched like I'm really like I'm a huge Alice in Chains fan. And Lane Staley, the one guy, the drummer, he died. He was on the show, but then he died. And then there was I think it was somebody from Metallica was on there too. Something like that. I don't know. There's a lot of my 80s hair band people were on there. And then it's like, and then they were doing all these like shows, and it felt like they were just going on there like lying about their addiction. I don't know. Whatever. There was the one girl who was like, "Oh, I'm on meth. I'm addicted to sex," and you're like, "No, you're not. What the fuck are you like? Shut up." It's like everybody that does meth like sex. Like, are you serious, lady? Get out of her faces. Anyway, sorry, I had to pick my nose. But so yeah, gracefully, that's what she's going through. But Emmy has this issue. So they're trying to explain. So as this day is going on, Emmy is hearing that she was accused of this microaggression. And everybody's trying to explain to her that it's not her perception that it matters. It is, or what her intent was. It was the fact that Brad's experience is that you called him scary and then you only forgave him because you were scared of it. And it makes it sound like you're saying that because he's black. And that's all you have to recognize. But of course, she's losing her fucking mind. I don't want to hear it. I'm not my, and I'm like, and Michael's like, I don't think she's like, I kind of feel bad for her because I don't think she knows what a microaggression. Oh, sorry if I turned the camera on. A microaggression is. And she's like, yeah, I know what a microaggression is. And I don't know what she does, but I don't know how she gets there, but she compares it to saying that all women, saying like, oh, people saying all women are bad drivers. But it's towards people that you don't know. I don't think that's a microaggression. Maybe it is. I don't know. Is it? I don't think so. I mean, are you not a woman? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. The thing is, Brad experienced it that way, and you need to shut your fucking mouth. And it is not up to Lake to educate her. And Brad tells her that, because Lake's like, look, I'll talk to her, I'll educate her. And Brad's like, no, you won't. I'll say something to her. So we don't get that far yet because the show's, it's only an hour show. But she just doesn't understand, and she doesn't seem to get it, and it's like I don't know. It's a conversation. It's like I'm glad that they're having, because we're having a good conversations on Summer House too, also about just perception of how they have to act different and how they have to. They feel like they're always, being the one who's targeted. Like like Sierra says, she has to hear from Black women like, "I'll let you let this white boy play you," and like things like that. But guys, oh God, side note, did you hear about Summer House drama? That maybe Listen Honey was right, that it might be Amanda that did hook up with Wes. Like, I feel like what we see this week is West and like Amanda. I don't know whether they're just playing it up for the TV, but no, I don't know, or for like social media, because Sierra hasn't followed Amanda in a while. Allegedly hasn't liked her. So I don't know. There's something going on. And I wish goddamn Jacqueline would get her ass over here. Hey, over there, 11 walk over there on Instagram. I wish freaking Listen Honey would get her ass up and come over here, because she knows more than I do. And no, I have not sent Carl my interview request for him yet, because I don't know what I'm going to say to him. I'm going to do it today. Okay, good. Thank you. That's right. You did send it to me. Okay. We're going to get there. But we'll get there. Oh my God. We'll get there in between Southern Charm. This and Southern Charm, because we're going to talk about Southern Charm too. And you guys are going to let me go get my Sour Patch Kids in 2 seconds and let me eat them. We're going to let in between both before I start Southern Charm, Krista talk. Southern Charm, I need to eat my two of my Sour Patch Kids. I'm sorry, I need to. I mean, listen, yeah. And I still some bit of cats, but what do you see with the downstairs with the cat? So when we get it redone, we have to have this one support beam, but it's the wall that I'm taking out, but we need to have a support beam as well. So I'm going to end up just like using it as like a landing thing for the part of the truck for the cats. And then there's also this one piece. It's going to be where my couch is, but like it comes out of the wall a tiny bit. And then I was like, oh great. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to put but landing things on it as it stacks up to get to the top of the thing. I'm like, see, I can use everything in here. Like, and then what do you see? It's gonna look like in between the two beams. It's gonna be all brick. Anyway, you guys are like, what are you talking about? Because I never showed you anyway. We'll get there. I had to tell you real quick. But anyway, so yeah. Michael's just trying to explain it to Emmy. Emmy doesn't get it. And like we said, like it's not like that's not Lake's job to whatever. But anyway, so then Brad's event's over and everybody, they start to go to the bar. And they were at Lamar's, by the way. I'm sorry, it was Lamar's. So that which is Leva's husband. So Maddie and Joe show up. Justin shows up. Mia shows up single, but Justin likes her. Jordan at one point does ask Mia, do you like him? And like, did you just say no to him because of me? And Mia's like, no, I just said no because I don't. She's like, I don't really know you. Sorry. Like, Jordan, you're not like my first priority. Like, I'm single. I only said no to him, but by the way, he's with Charlie. We already know this. But like, by the way, like you, I don't really know you, but like, I'm single. But anyway, and Jordan's like, oh, but then somebody's like, look, they're fucking together. Like, he's a liar. Like, he's with her every night. He's one of those dudes. So he's basically a homie hopper, just like fucking Charlie. And you know what? Charlie's a homie hopper because she's now, like, we were yelling at Sally for being a homie hopper. So the fuck is Charlie? And everybody was right. Charlie, you're an asshole too. But we'll get there. I'm sorry, I'm sidetracking, but we'll get there. But like, she's a homie hopper too, because I'm like, oh, she's with that dude, because that dude's thirsty as fuck. Like, it's so obvious. Ew. It's like, why? That's when I found out like Taylor is with Gaston. I'm like, ew. Why are you with these creepy weirdos? Like, you fucking homie hoppers. Taylor's a homie hopper too. All these fucking thirsty bitches. Holy shit, guys. And they don't have to be. And we know Taylor is. She went from Shep to Austin to fucking, what's his name? Gaston. Fucking weirdo. Gaston. But fucking, anyway, Emmy's got balls to say, oh, I heard that nobody showed up. Like, I heard there's like 93 people there. It's like, shut the fuck up, Emmy. Shut the fuck up. And then we see Lake and Brad talking. Brad. So this is Brad's event, but Brad didn't want to really get into it. But then Emmy's like, may I please talk a little bit? They talk privately. Lake explains to him, I am sorry. Like, it was not my intention. I am Emmy's friend now. And I was just sticking up for her because nobody was at the time. And I do not appreciate it. But like she said, I am going to talk to her about it. And Brad's like, no, you're not. I am. Hey, Carney, I see you. And Brad's like, no, you're not. It's not. She's like, it's, because it's not your job to educate her. And like people are trying to explain it to her, like, and that's I give them, at least I give a lot of them credit, because she doesn't, it's not their jobs, but she clearly starts to flip out. She's like, oh my God. Oh, thank you. Thank you for joining. She's like, oh my God, like, I'm not my own. That's like a microaggression. Are you people crazy? It's like, and then the way she explains it in her confessional, it's like, because all it's like saying that all women are bad drivers. I'm like, I mean, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but that doesn't sound like a microaggression to me. I don't know if that's a comparison. I don't know if that's the way to, I don't know if that's what you do. But thanks for joining, by the way. And if you're on Instagram and I can't see, if you want to comment, it would, if you click on the link, you can come over here on YouTube so I can see the comment a week quicker, because I'm about to go between two shows and start Southern Charm, which is the reunion part two. But yeah, like that just basically ends it right there. Yeah, that was the end of that. So I mean, like I said, I mean, Emmy is a bitch. I understand what she says about what she means about them being, listen, Maddie, okay, let's just like rewind a little bit why everybody's kind of mad at them. Maddie did make up this rumor that Brad was getting a blowjob. This is 2 seasons ago in the so we'll call it Sir Alleyway. Okay. He's getting a blowjob in Sir Alleyway. She's seen it. Told his boyfriend they broke up. It was a lie. In return, TJ and Brad, Maddie and Will make up a rumor about Maddie's boyfriend, Trevor, who did cheat on her, by the way, at one time, that he did it again. And actually, one of Brad's girlfriends, like girlfriends that he was working out with, was the girl. So she made it so legit. Like, and he's like, no, I just gave her my number, and it was my friend that hooked up with her. Anyway, she breaks up with Trevor, ends up with Joe. Find out 2 years later that this was done. And she's like, you motherfuckers, in retaliation. But again, Maddie, you're the one who started the shit with Brad. Okay? But she's freaked out all summer long. She's like, I haven't talked to these motherfuckers. But Will and Emmy get forgiven, but it takes Maddie a while to forgive Brad and TJ. I don't know why. Because Emmy's just a bitch. Emmy is one who only wanted to be engaged to a lawyer. It didn't matter who the fuck it was. And Will's not a good-looking dude, but Will also cheated on her too. And she is fucking annoying. But she's beautiful. She looks gorgeous this season. They all do. I mean, when I saw the pictures of Jacqueline over at Soft Bar with Carl and how good they look just in person, she's like, they're even more better looking in person. Like, and I'm telling, like, even Grace Lily, for as fucked up as this bitch is right now, she looks okay. Like, she just acts stupid. And she's like, yeah, that was a good question. What do you mean? It's like, no. I tried. I did it. We did it. We tried. Okay. Oh, cool. Can you put did you put your coffee crew? That's a good. Okay. Can I make a suggestion? Is there a suggestion box, Carney? Can we have a suggestion box? I would like to put some suggestions in the suggestion box, please. Can we figure that part out, please? And so I can just make suggestions for Coffee Crow. Can I be a part of Coffee Crow? Can I be on? I don't even know if I'm on Coffee Crow, but I'd like to be. How was I blocked on your channel? I was blocked on your channel. Can I be on Coffee Corner Crew? Whatever, Coffee Crew. Can I be a part of the Coffee Crew panel? If so, I would like to know if there's a suggestion box, okay? And if I can make a suggestion, that'd be great. For just things to talk about, I didn't see that. I did not see that. Oh, you're talking about coffee. Oh my God, I'm addicted to the lattes, the K-cup lattes, the ones from like Walmart, or you can get the ones that, like the regular ones, which I think they should make my husband make me one right now. Hold on a second. I need one before we start Southern Charm. I'm gonna make George make me one real quick. Babe, will you make me a coffee with a lot of sugar in it? Thank you, love you. Oh, he's making me one. I'm getting too far after this. I'll eat it. Just pretend I'm not eating it. I'm lying about it. I'm so addicted to these things. They're stuck in a pot. I'm too old for this shit. He's making me coffee. Finally, I'm chewing. Hold on. please come up. If you still have a migraine, you might still have a migraine. But I just wanted to know if we knew about Grace Lilly. And I was talking about Southern Hospitality, but I was getting ready to start into Charm. But I was saying that, like, I wouldn't be talking to Grace Lilly any longer if I were Maddie right now, because she has to worry about her own sobriety. And I hope that she's not doing that just for I hope she didn't go see the sobriety coach just for the show, because she didn't really make a decision, but hopefully we'll see it. And, I don't know, like, being honest with her parents, I think only because she has to live with them. So I get why. Other than that, she's an adult. So, but I know she needs the support, and I don't think Maddie can be her support right now. It's just not healthy. She should never have said what she said. The way she acted at that, to sit there and say, "What do you mean? I thought that was a thing that you said that you had them." Like, it's like, nobody said that to you. Like, what are you talking about? Why do you think it's okay? Like, I was shocked. I was shocked. And I was like, at that point, I was like, she's on something. And I couldn't tell. Like, and I'm like, and I remember before thinking, like, I knew she didn't do drugs. I didn't think, that's what I was saying. Isn't she? So it's like, why? I don't understand what her deal is. Like, and then I'm like, oh, so then they show the part. So that's what we were talking about. But I was also saying that, that I cannot believe it's Justin that Charlie's with. And it's so crazy because it's like, he's kind of thirsty. He's kind of like weird. He's going back between Jordan. He like wants to go out with Mia, but then he wants Jordan, but now he's actually with Charlie. And I'm like, it just reminds me of Taylor and Gaston, like two fucking like just thirsty people. And I was like, all of these goddamn, she very entitled, and she thinks that she can do wavy baby. We're not talking about no wavy fucking baby anymore, hun. Get help. You were right. I was saying that. I'm like, where's Jacqueline? She was so right about Charlie. I was like, where's she at? So I can tell her she was right about Charlie, guys. Didn't I say that? I was like, holy shit, somebody's calling me. I was like, holy shit, Jacqueline is fucking right. Like, this bitch is fucked up. Like, she's nobody's friend. She's thirsty. And I'm like, I'm gonna get to the reunion because again, I was like, I'm not Team Sally at all. You're gonna be mad at me because I'm talking about Southern Charm reunion because I'm still Team Craig. I'm still Team Craig. And I wish you would come up and talk about it. And I have a headache, but I just feel like my poor Craigie. Thank you. I feel bad for Craig. I don't condone his behavior. I'm very upset with his. I mean, I see him trying to take accountability, and I see them still jumping down his throat. I did feel yes, that's what it is, and he's very sensitive like me, and he's very reactive, and he finally admits that it's just his anger, not just the alcohol. But we only ever see him act like that when he's drinking. And now I know Jacqueline's gonna say, "What are you talking about?" Yeah, and I remember Charlie was like, or Sally said was somebody asked like Sally what. So we'll get to the reunion, but wait for my coffee. But see, I knew you were gonna say that. I wish I wrote it down. He is the hottest on the show, and then that's the only Sally said the only reason she went after Craig is because first looks only. I'm like, you're lying, bitch. You would have married that motherfucker. She would have. Craig would have like got into Sally. She would have been the best girlfriend ever. He would have been. He's the best. And now you're going to disagree with me, but I think he's a good boyfriend when he wants to be, especially when somebody lives in this town. He kind of did too. He did too. Do I have to replay it? Like, I mean, I feel like me and you are not watching the same show. Did you stir up and stuff, babe? No. You didn't. You put the sugar in. You didn't stir.
No, I put the sugar in last. It's fine.
No, it's not. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. Go. No, we'll take it with you.
I'll get a spoon.
You didn't put the sugar in it. I don't see it. How do you put sugar in my goddamn coffee and don't stir it? God damn it! I want to go get a. I can't stand it. I don't understand that. Like you anyway. He has anger issues, okay? And but the thing is they keep poking him though. He needs to shut up a little bit more. I mean, with the butts after his apologies. And I do feel like that like Vanita did take it a little too far. Like she was kind of like a little too like maybe she was just too sensitive. Not too sensitive, but she took Paige's side, and everything Craig said was valid. Like, you didn't know us, blah 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 blah. But I mean, a lot of people take Craig's side or took Paige's side, except for me. But and truth is, oh man, stop! Leave my Craig alone. I know you don't like him. I know. Are you gonna come up here and tell me about it? I just feel like and then I didn't like when he was like, I don't like the whole I'm gonna quit thing. But it's like, again, like I wish he just would have taken his punishment or not punishment, I don't know. Everybody was just kind of like, I didn't feel like, I don't know. I just feel it, but he was trying to understand. It's like, if you know somebody and you're their friend and know things that if you're sensitive, hey.
Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, I can hear you good. What's up? Listen, if you're sensitive, right? Carney, you know that my feelings get hurt easily, right? And like,
Okay.
I'm going to explode. But like, so then would you just be a little less fucking fuckery towards me? I don't know, maybe a little less. I don't know, like pokey bear kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know whose fault it is, because like it's people, like I see, like he explodes, but I see why he does, and I agree with what he says. It's just the way he says it, and he is a man, and the way he flipped the fuck out on Sally was like fucking bad. He was like screaming, calling her a fucking loser, and like really screaming at her, like calling her a fucking whore, and like just a nobody. I don't know, but he does it to everybody, but so do the rest of them. And I hate this be like that, like, oh, you do it too, but like they do. Like Shep's had some moments. I don't know. I just feel like he did take accountability. I know you don't watch the show, but he did take accountability. And he said he's working with his therapist. Jack, what else do you want him to say? I know the butts should stop. He should stop doing the butts. Hold on, this is so hot. Hold on. Ouch. You heard me say extra sugar, right? Did I not say extra sugar? He never listens to me. Anyway, that's okay. I'm not going to complain. But I did. But like, I mean, let me get to I'll get to the recap, because there's a lot of stuff I don't want to forget. Oh, I feel bad for Craig. I just do, Uh-oh. Here we go. Hi.
I came in here with a migraine just to tell you, Mrs. Conover, that you are crazy. You have no idea what you're talking about. He is a narcissist, compulsive liar, terrible person.
No.
And I still think he needs to stay on the show.
Me too. Thanks. Thank you for that part. Listen, like, I don't agree that he's a narcissist, because he's a gaslighter, maybe not even that. He does have empathy. He's just very selfish.
For who? Himself?
No, animals.
Oh, does he?
Bees.
Bees, yeah. Yeah, the honeybees, maybe.
And chickens.
We actually haven't heard about the bees in a while. What happened to them?
They're on his backyard. I think he lives with them.
Are they? I
think Sally took them. She's so weird. Listen, I kind of, no, I didn't really think, I don't know. I also saw, I cannot believe Charlie. I cannot believe she's with Justin. Like,
I told you from the get-go that there was something off with that girl.
No.
I didn't like her whole, like, I didn't like anything about her. I feel like she came on the show trying to portray this image of herself that was not true, that she's this like good girl, innocent girl. She's such a girl's girl. She's a good friend. She's not going to make out with Craig on camera. And like, she's such a liar. I honestly, and me being so anti-Craig, I kind of believe what he was saying at the reunion about how not that she was love bombing him.
Like fake or something, like fake on camera, but like.
Right. Not that she was love bombing him, but I do believe that on their phone conversations that she was leading him to believe that she really, really liked him. And I feel like Sally was telling the truth that, like, she's talking to a bunch of other people. Like.
Right. And I think Sally should have minded her own business, but
I'm sorry, Craig saying that he would have chose Charlie over Paige. Come on now.
Did he say that? I missed that part.
Yeah, not in the reunion. He said it in, I think, the finale episode when him and Charlie were like kind of like breaking up or whatever. He like said to her like, I would have chose you over my ex. And I'm
Oh.
like, come on now. Come on.
Dude, what the fuck? You might have been right about fucking. Do you think you're right about Amanda and West? Like, would you
Oh,
hear the latest?
oh my God. I am like so like deep into this
What
Amanda
happened?
West Sierra thing. And
Yeah, and
like
like, what the fuck is happening?
I
Sarah and her.
literally I change my mind every single day because I
Me too.
feel like every 5 minutes something else comes out. Did you see the thing where she's wearing his hat and his sweatshirt?
But no, but this is another thing, right? They lived in a house together. It wouldn't be weird for people to have each other's shit, you know? Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Wouldn't you wear like your? I would wear my guy roommate sweatshirts, especially down the shore.
Yeah, but
And
they're showing like a picture of West wearing the sweatshirt from years ago and now Amanda's wearing it. Like, I don't know. I
well,
just
like, they could have had it at both at the shore house.
yes, this is what you're saying is definitely true. But let
So
me
like
just
they could
say
be playing. I also think they could be playing up, but I also see Sarah and Amanda aren't following each other anymore.
they
Which that's
th-
fucking weird, right?
it's not that they're not following each other. Sierra hasn't commented or liked any of Amanda's posts in a while. But
You think
here's my thing. So now it could go one of two ways. This all could be true, and they could be banging. Sierra could be super pissed at Amanda. That could be true.
something?
Or what I heard from, I don't even know where I heard this from, but it also makes
Uh,
sense.
KJ? No.
What'd you say?
Did KJ tell you?
No, no, no,
No.
no. And Carl didn't tell me either.
Okay.
But
Oh my god.
In the City is going to be starting when Summer House ends. And I feel, well, I mean, me and other people feel, wouldn't this be just such great
I know.
promotion
I
and
know.
drama and
I
get
know.
people to watch the
Nope.
spinoff? Because Amanda,
Right.
West, Sierra, none of them are really coming out and like confirming or denying. So that leads me to believe they could be just making us think this to get us to tune into the show, you know?
Especially with the friggin' preview of like, oh, did you see what he did? Oh my god, what the fuck did he just do? Like,
But
you
then
don't
I
know.
think, I
Mhm.
don't know, but then I think like, would Sierra like do all of this just to like,
I
get
don't
us
think
to,
so. Because I
you know
don't
what I'm
think
saying? Like,
she's
would they
lazy.
really go through this whole elaborate story just
Not
to
with
get us to
him.
tune into a show that all of us are probably going to watch anyway?
Right. And I don't think she would do it when it comes to West and Amanda because they're two of her like people. Like she loves West. I think she loves West, and I don't think she played games with that whole situation. Like, and I don't think Amanda would do that with Kyle. Even though Kyle and her are separated, I don't think she's a man. I don't think she's a friend that like does that shit.
See,
She wouldn't do it with Sarah. I don't think.
I don't think that it's not that I don't think she would do it to Kyle because I do think that she has such animosity towards him right now that maybe she would,
Maybe,
but I
maybe.
don't think she would do that to Sierra.
No, me neither. Me neither.
But then again, I mean, okay, think about I love how they're calling this Scamandival or something.
Oh, I know. It's weird.
But
Like oh my god.
But think about this, Krista. Think about back to Scandival. Before we knew anything, before we had any inkling of Tom even
I know.
flirting with Raquel, we didn't know anything. And when we first found out about that, we
I
were
was
like,
sweating.
there's no way.
I
There's
was
no way
sweating.
she would do that to Ariana. There's no way, you
I was
know?
really sweating at 3 in the morning. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
So like really, I mean,
I
you
know.
don't know. And
I
she
know.
could
Like,
be.
what if something just like why? I don't think she'd be flaunting this fucking shit if it were true either. Because it would be really fucked up for her to do that to
I
Sierra.
don't. The only thing that I find very, very sus
Maybe
is
we're the ones that did it.
that not Sierra, but Amanda and West, neither one of them has come out and concretely like
Right.
said this is
Denied
not
it.
happening. You know what I'm saying? Like if Amanda was really worried about what Sierra thought, you would think as soon as these rumors started swirling, she would go on some sort of platform and be like, guys, this is such bullshit. I would never do that to
I
Sierra.
thought it
Like,
was a joke. I was like, no way. I'm like,
and
you're gonna.
nobody has come out and denied anything, which makes me feel like,
She
what the
made it
hell?
worse. She made it worse by going, maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
And
I'm
then,
sorry.
like, on top of that, like, you're hearing all the things that Amanda and Sierra was supposed to do, like an Amazon Live
Yeah.
together. And not only were they supposed to do it together, it was advertised like all over the place for them to be on it together.
And I don't think they do that on purpose.
And then last minute, they did it. They both did it, but they did it separately. And then they, the whole them not liking each other's social media posts. It's just very weird.
It's very weird, and
There's something going on.
Now, see, that's what makes me think that it is true then, because why would they do that to the brands that they,
I will say, if it is true, oh my God, Amanda's gonna get canceled so fast. It's gonna be so bad. Like, it's gonna be bad.
She just finally got her attention. like
it's going to turn into Team Kyle so quick.
Yeah, I know.
And I do have to say, if it does turn out to be true and she did do this, yes, that makes her like the shittiest fucking friend of life.
Right.
But I will say, it does not discredit, because I know it's going to happen. If this turns out to be true, everyone's going to turn on Amanda, and all of a sudden people are going to be like, poor Kyle. Oh, poor Kyle. And I have to say, two things can be true. She could be a shitty friend to Sierra, but it does not discredit the shitty things that Kyle did and said to her.
Right, and a shitty husband that he became, even after becoming a DJ.
And he could still be a shitty friend, but he's still a shitty husband.
And I don't think, anyway, if it was no Sierra, I wouldn't be that mad at her if the Sierra component wasn't there. I wouldn't be that mad at Amanda. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm not really I don't think Kyle would pick or choose who the fuck he falls.
Oh no, I'm all for, if Sierra wasn't in the picture, I'm all for Amanda and Wes getting together.
Yeah, but the whole Sierra thing's that's just
I'm the type.
Oh no, that's Rosanda. Look at this. We got to start a new one. We have to. I'm not. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm Team Sierra. I'm gonna have to say it would be Team Sierra, Kyle. So Kyle, no, Kyle, how can we do it? Because it's gonna be Team Sierra and Kyle.
I'm the type of chick that
love it.
If one of my girlfriends even has a crush, there's no way that I am going for that guy. I would not even look at a guy that my friend had a crush on in high school. And that was how many years ago?
I know. How are these fucking trolls able to, what are these people get more plastic surgery? I almost look like a real person. What? Carney, do you have me open twice? Oh, never mind. But she was okay with Jesse kissing her, not caring about Wes and his feelings. Oh my God. And then they had the argument about Ben wanting to fuck her in Italy or what not, right? Was it Italy?
You saw that, right?
Yeah. So what do you think what brought her on to something? Maybe Ben said, oh, I saw Wes in Amanda's room, and why else would fucking Amanda try to get Ben or try to get Sierra or try to get, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm so lost right now. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see where I'm going in my head with this? We see Amanda saying to Sierra, Ben tried to fuck me in Italy. So Ben could have said, I saw Wes go in Amanda's room, Sierra. And they were in there for way longer because remember, he was in there trying to make sure she was okay. Remember the fight with Kyle?
I do. I don't think it has to do with that. I don't even know. I honestly, I don't
weird.
know.
Why is she getting mad at Ben? What did Ben say? That she's trying to discredit him for something. You know what I mean?
I think Ben's a douchebag too. I don't like him.
But still, Amanda would never do that. That's her friend. So what did he say? That she's trying to discredit. You know what I mean? I feel like it has to do with Wes.
I mean, I will say the last episode I found that Ben was making excuses for Kyle, and I didn't like that shit.
Well, I mean, he was just seeing, I feel like he said, I see somebody that has nobody else on his side. He just needed somebody at the time, which he needs to stop. He stops making this fucking show about him and his relationship.
But it's not that nobody's on his side. Nobody's going to be on your side when you're telling your wife, fuck you.
That's true. And listen, at this point, I feel like it was I get mad at Sandoval and both Ariana because you motherfuckers struck this out. You were the ones that didn't break up with each other. So, I don't really feel bad for neither one of them. You know what I mean? Of course, you never should have fucked her friend, but they should have broken up. And for him, he gets mad at Ariana, and it's I don't know. And Kyle, he's so mad at Amanda, but he wants her attention so badly. But she's the piece of shit, though. But like she wants to do Netflix and chill, but he's like, I don't want to do Netflix and chill. Well, then stop saying you want to fucking spend some more time with her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you want to spend more time with her, but only when she's with your friends. Like, not when
But
you're at
then,
the DJ
but then he
booth.
gets mad at her for hanging out with his friends.
Right. And he's at the DJ booth and he stays overnight at people's houses like a fucking idiot. Like, and he is losing it. And listen, I don't know what's true and what's not, because I know you're out spending money. You're making money DJing, right? So you said you had to make up for what you were losing. So how are you in the hole? I don't think he lost his business. I feel like he could have fucking invested in Carl's thing. He could have taken the 10 grand he spent on her watch, and I'm sure Amanda would have been okay with fucking helping out Carl. You know what I mean? Instead of your fucking watch. Which again, he only like, and I now I agree with Amanda when she says he only did that for himself. Which again, I don't know what's true. Whatever. They just need to break up because they have this like, we are not going to understand their little things, except like unless you're really in the relationship, and like we say it like how Sierra does. Like, Sierra's right, they need to separate. Maybe not forever, but at this point, fuck, if he's like out there and he doesn't want to lose, he doesn't want to stop DJing, and she's okay with hooking up with his friends and her friends boy, which we don't even know if that's true, but I just can't. Could you see her getting that mad at everybody and like fucking flaunting, like thinking it's okay to do this?
No, I
Like, she got
couldn't.
backbone, and I don't see her doing it at all. Like, I can't see her fucking excusing it or like getting this backbone and thinking that's what you do with it. Like, you don't just fucking, love doesn't win. Like, I
I
don't know.
just cannot see her doing that to Sierra. I just really like all of this, this quote unquote proof
Yeah,
that's coming out. Like,
true.
it really makes me think. But when it comes down to it, I cannot see her doing that to Sierra. I just can't.
It's
She
weird.
just doesn't strike me as that type of person.
Yeah, it's not weird that you end up with your friend's sweatshirt that you have shared a house with all summer, and his hats and shit. Like, it's, or Kyle borrowed it, or you know what I mean? That's not
No, but
weird. They did say we all hang out outside of here.
no, but I will say one thing though, that even if even if Amanda and West didn't hook up, the fact that like they're posting all of these pictures together all over social media, I understand that they're friends. I understand that they're very, very good friends.
So they are posting to just them, and them two are hanging out.
I mean, I don't know if they're posting it or other people are posting it. I just think that it's a little insensitive when like
Yeah,
Amanda and Sierra are super close. Amanda knows how Sierra feels about Wes. She knows that
yeah.
she's in love with him. She knows she wants to be with him. So I just feel like to post all these things is almost like flaunting it in her face. And like, I don't know. I think that that's
Is it
really
on
mean
Amanda's
too.
Instagram? Is it on Amanda's Instagram or something? Or
Mm,
because I want to see this. I didn't know she was doing all that. I saw here and there things, but like, what's her Batula, right? Batula, right?
yeah. And then there's another clip. Amanda didn't post it, but there's another clip of her, of like, I guess they didn't know that they were being filmed, but like Amanda is like wiping like food off of like Wes's face. And I'm like, I don't know. That's not something like I wouldn't do that to one of like my guy friends.
No,
Like, I'd be
no,
like, bro, you got food on your face. I'm not going to like
right.
take a napkin and like gently wipe the food off his face. Like, that's weird.
What the fuck are they doing? I really hope they're not, like, I'm on her Instagram. I don't see. She doesn't even have any stories today.
And why is there no more Summer House after show?
You're right. I don't see her Instagram. It doesn't show anything.
Like, why would they stop filming the Summer House after show? What
Did they
happened?
really? Did they? Oh my god, I didn't know they did.
I'm pretty sure they stopped.
That's fucking weird. That is so fucking weird. I don't know how to look for reels on Instagram. I'm an idiot, so I'm not even gonna try. I don't know how to search for them. So every time I do it, it ends up kicking me out. But let me see if Amir sent me anything. Let me see.
FYI, totally off topic, but I will say I didn't absolutely hate this week's episode of Beverly Hills.
I didn't watch it yet.
It wasn't terrible. I still think the whole franchise is terrible.
Is this the
but,
one where they get in a fight on the beach or something?
mm,
No, it's not open.
Dorit and Kyle get into yet another fight.
But that's what I want to see. That's what I was waiting for. Doesn't Wes end up with a black eye because he broke a fight up between Carl? Yeah. Huh? No, it's definitely between Carl and Kyle because he calls Carl a fucking loser, and that's when I lost all respect for Kyle. I don't give a fuck what you're going on with your life, but for you, like, I'm really protective of Carl, and because I feel like he is just Kyle's. I don't know. I don't see like you may not support soft bar or think it's a good investment, but fuck you, dude. Give your friend the money anyway. Like, just do it anyway. Like, you didn't pay him shit as it was. Whatever.
I
You're not losing your business, or you would stop fucking DJing and you put all your money. You know what I mean?
I will
Like,
say from being there, because I was one of the people in the beginning that thought like it was such a silly idea, like it's not gonna
we
make
know
money. I
it's,
will say it is a good concept
it is.
because
I just hope that
sober
it's
people
very
sober
yeah.
people do want a place where they
Yeah.
can go out with other sober people and not
Yeah.
have to worry about there being alcohol around and being triggered and things like that. And I mean, the place is I wouldn't say crowded, but every single day I see pictures on the soft bar Instagram page and there's people in there every day. So
I mean, if I
it's
lived
more.
near here, I would go there. I was thinking if I lived near there, I'd be there a lot just to support him. So, especially since I don't drink either. So, I mean, I don't mind being at a bar, but like, I would, like, I don't know. I just think it is a good idea. And like, I wish it was in an area that had more other places just like that. I don't know what happened to her, but it's the area that, like, I saw it on the map and I was like looking at it like the street view. And it just looks like a bunch of businesses, but they're not businesses that people go to. They're like warehouses that people work at, it seems. So it would be nice if you could see like other like shops or like maybe if it was surrounded by like places to shop. Shut the fuck up. Maybe if it was surrounded by like shops that do you know what I
Don't
mean?
recommend channel.
People are just being
Well, if you don't want to recommend my channel, get the fuck
it
out of
might
here,
be
dude.
they're not talking to you, they're talking to
What's
me.
going on, Easy Frank? I see you in the chat.
Do you know these people? I guess. Do you know this sleepy person?
No, it looks like it's on my channel or on my site.
Yeah. We'll just block them
And
then.
here we go with the fucking.
Can you block
what
them or
is
you
up
want me to
with
do it?
this today?
Yeah, I'm not down with that shit.
Yeah.
Don't fucking come in my friend's channel. Don't come in because you're hooked onto mine too. And my Round 2 for Story channel. So go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck whose channel you're on. You're getting fucking blocked. I usually don't block people, but I'm not gonna put up with this shit where my friends are trying to fucking comment.
Yeah, it's all good. I
Thank you,
take
babe.
care of it.
Thank you. Because I do have mods too, so I don't know where they're at, but
Yeah.
please. Yeah. And I don't know that sleepy person too. You can help with that. But at first I was like,
People
fine.
probably just going through the verticals.
Yeah, I forgot you do it that way too. Oh yeah, because I can't see it on my side. Oh yeah, I don't see. Okay. But yeah, I feel like Jack, are you there?
I'm here.
So do you agree with me with Jack? Like I feel like the way that where it's at the location of soft bar is just like I didn't see it. It seems like there's like warehouses around it or something. I feel like maybe there should be shops or something. I don't know. Like,
It is in an industrial area and there are businesses around there, and it's more of like a daytime spot. Like they close at like I think 9, but then, once in a while they have things like from like 9 to 11 or something, but it's really a daytime spot.
I see what you mean.
Like it's called soft bar and cafe, meaning like, they have like coffee drinks and stuff like that.
Can you take that Joe person out too, Karin?
I got it.
Thank you. I mean, like I also too like a place where people go to lunch too. Like I don't know if it's a lunch type place either, but it looks nice. And if I lived around there, I would go there.
People asked me if there was food, but
Right?
I
Was there
didn't
food?
I didn't see like there was no
Sorry,
food
dude.
on the menu.
Yeah.
But
No.
I don't know. I also don't know because, like I said, what I went to was like a special event from like 9 to 11. So I don't know if maybe they have food during the day because I have seen food on like their website.
Hmm.
I think just because we were there for
Oh,
like
okay.
after hours.
Yeah.
But
So did you watch? So I did watch Southern Tribes, like the reunion podcast I was talking about, but I just feel like I'm just Team Craig. I don't know.
well, you're a little crazy. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Oh, are we gonna? Did you say you had to talk to me about something, or was I just talking about like?
No, I was saying I wanted to talk to you about Southern Charm, and
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
have I didn't have anything to tell you. I just wanted to.
Okay, I was like, please tell me we're going to Southern We're going to Charleston soon now. I think. What do you think? I don't know why I keep thinking about the second week in July, but what do you think about that week? I know it's probably gonna be hot as fuck down there, but
Well,
bikinis.
the second week in July, I will be in New Jersey.
You will?
The second weekend of July, I'm going to be in Atlantic City.
Oh, that's right. Did you
Wait,
tell me
no,
that already?
I think it's Atlantic City.
Dude,
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, I'm only like 45 minutes from there.
Mm,
I think you told me that already.
my sister and I every year go to a massive reggae festival.
Oh my god, I'll go this. I'm gonna go with you this year. Then can I go with you? We can stay at my parents' house, dude. It's only like 40 minutes. Well, no,
So I'm pretty sure it's. I haven't looked at the calendar. I just got a reminder for it. I think it's a July 11th, which is the second week of July.
Okay. Well, remember what I said? Like we should go to Charleston and then do a week to the Jersey Shore.
Yes.
Why don't we do that and use that as the time? Like you know what I mean? Either we'll end up there or start there.
I think we need 2 different trips because those are 2 very big trips.
You think?
Yes.
I guess yeah. Well, I mean, driving down the mid. Well, if he's the
And you also have to remember, Krista, not everyone is as lucky as you are, and I have to work.
No, I know. That's why I'm asking you. Like, week do you want to do? Like, when do you want to do it? It's up to you. That's what I'm saying. We could do it all in 1 week. I don't know if you take a vacation week or.
I feel like I would have to do 2 because
Yeah.
in order to do Charleston and Jersey, I need, like, I feel like you have to factor in like driving time. Like, I definitely need more than we would have to do that in 2 different trips.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, just tell me when you're coming here to Atlantic City. You can stay at my shore house.
If you were to see me right now, hold on.
Well, don't worry.
It's the scariest thing ever. I'm just going to show you a quick, and then I'm going to turn it off. So look at the camera really fast. Look at what I look like right now.
Sorry, guys, for all the trolls that keep.
You look funny. That's okay. As long as you block them right away, and my people don't get mixed in it, whatever.
This is what a migraine patient looks like.
Yeah. Oh, you don't. Oh, your head. Yeah. You can't get these things off. I can't get the comments. Oh, yeah, the comments are showing, right? So everybody can see the comments, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
who's the 2 women? The 2 most awesome women in the world.
To explain it. I don't know if she can see the chat though. I guess she can't see them talking in the chat.
So Easy Frank, we got right next to me is Krista Marie. This is I'm over here off of her channel. She deals with
reality TV.
Was it Criminal Minds also besides Real Housewives?
Well, reality
all
TV.
That other stuff.
Well, reality TV and pop culture news, but then also this is my suggestion for coffee night or coffee whatever. We should like so we need like something to talk about, right? Like, you know, like subjects to talk about. I think we should do like true crime. Just let me talk about true crime for like we'll do coffee corner and I'll just tell you about the latest true crime stuff because I have other news. I'll have other news in like 2 weeks.
True crimes, that's what it was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Most does with true crime too, by the way. But I always talk about reality TV first, and then once in a while I go on a lot of different panels and talk about true crime. But then they come. I'm trying to get my friends to let me tell them about it on their channel because we're gonna do coffee night or coffee something. I'll have to bring the coffee. I'll bring the coffee. I'll bring the coffee and the weed. But so whenever it's like so it's like a vacation for you to come here. But when you come to Atlantic City, do you stay somewhere? Because you could stay, you'd have to drive like 40 minutes to. Wait, no, how long does it get there? My shore house, I think it's 20 minutes to Atlantic City.
My sister usually books because the whole festival is like on the boardwalk.
Oh, okay.
So she usually books like one of the hotels like right on the boardwalk. But
well,
it's like a whole weekend thing.
Dude, I'm gonna come with you because I'm close by.
You're more than welcome.
Just swing by and get me on your way. You gotta swing right by my exit. And then when you come, and then whenever we go to Charleston, just let me know. Maybe like, if you want to do it later in the summer, it's up to you. Just let me know so I can. I'll just go put the money aside. That's all. And then you just tell me when.
You got it.
Make my husband hold on to it because if I'm getting ready, I'm like I need to spend it or it's gonna go. No, I'll just make him hold on to it. I'll just say don't give it to me. Then.
And I will go with you to Sewing Down South.
Sewing Down South. What happened?
I said I will go with you to Sewing Down South.
Why is there
So
is
they-
that there?
What?
Why is there like was it a place that, like he has a store?
Sewing Down South is owned by Craig in
I
Charleston.
know. Oh, I didn't know he has a store there. I thought they had just like a warehouse. I didn't know you could go to an actual store.
No, he has an actual store where they sell
Oh my God. Well,
pillows, and he's always there.
Ooh, that
that's not good.
sucks. One of my guys just said I'm out of 420.
Hey,
Damn, me too, me too.
And all
So
even
I
Jacqueline, we
think
don't.
people need to send me money so we could get some 420 going.
Is
I
it a
don't know where
money
you,
thing or
I
is
don't
it
know where
like
you guys are at, but they got delivery services over here.
yeah? And then Jersey, you can go right to the corner and get it. I don't know where you're at, but if you need some money, let me know. I'll send you the money. Just go, please go get some weed, sir. We can't be like I can't. Yeah, we can't. Just
I always tell people, I always want the money. Send me the money so I can get the green. It takes green
well,
to
I
make
mean,
green.
I feel like Carney. I feel like we're okay. I don't think $20 will break us.
Where are you at?
You know, for our friend to have some weed. I think we could spare $10 each for our friend to get some weed.
Where does he
Just-
live?
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
so
I
let
don't
me break this down, you guys.
okay.
So everybody out there in the chats, we got the goal. I got the goals up for an hour. So send that money. You can Cash App, PayPal, send the super chat,
Fine.
super stickers. You know how to do it. Send those likes, subscribe to the channels. You
Don't
know
be
how
a
we
dick.
do. So
Don't be an asshole. I'm saying.
yeah,
Thank you
send me
for-
money.
You have a little,
No, and
you have a little
and
accent. Where is he from?
where are you at? Like it's
I'm in New Mexico. I'm in Albuquerque.
Oh,
Can't you tell?
like born and raised?
I was born, somewhat raised, but I'm an old carny. I left here when I was a kid. Just came back after being on the road on and off for the last 30 years.
He's a biker. He's I don't know why. I don't know why we're all drawn to each other for some reason. I didn't even realize. I was like, oh wait, duh.
What's the weather like in Mexico?
New Mexico.
Yep.
It's been nice. A little chill on the nights still, but during the day, once that sun pierces, you bake.
It's getting warm here, but today's the first day it's like in the 70s. Thank you.
Nice.
It's the first day it's in the 70s, but like it's not. But
Not
it doesn't.
here.
I know, isn't that weird? How come it's not? And you're only an hour. You're only an hour north of me, and like,
It's like 50 here.
is it really?
Yeah.
I haven't been outside yet. I just remember them saying it's kind of warm. That's why I have short sleeves on. I started.
Do you want to laugh? They originally said that that next Saturday was going to snow, and now it says 65 and sunny. But originally it was supposed to snow.
Remember how it snowed the one day? One day it was 82, and the next day it snowed here.
It snows in April in New York. It's fucking crazy.
I know. I don't think because I feel like we're not on this. We've shifted. Earth's constantly shifted. Like because it's weather's weird. Like think about like the deserts are growing green stuff, like are growing greens, and it's like the like water's starting to come through the desert, and then where it's supposedly like then the Euphrates River's drying up. It's like weird.
New Mexico is desert, correct? Am I losing my mind?
New Mexico. He's New Mexico.
No, that's what I said. New Mexico. I know. I've been to Mexico before. I've never been to New Mexico.
I think so. It is all desert, isn't it?
What's that?
Like the Nancy Guthrie thing. Is that what it looks like where you were at with all just cactuses? They're like fucking size of trees.
No, so that's more towards Arizona.
Yeah.
And over here, a lot of desert and mountain area.
Yeah.
We're like, we're part of the beginning of the foothills for the Rocky Mountains.
You have to
it
show
all starts out here and works its way up.
Probably on your channel, you have pictures. I have to look because I didn't know. Like when I was watching Nancy Guthrie, like all the covers there, I did not know cactuses grew that big. I didn't realize you could grow a cactus as big as your fucking house. Like I didn't know that.
Oh my God, Krista.
Yeah, we have cactus all over.
Listen, I live in New Jersey. I've never really been out of New Jersey. I don't really I understand that other states exist. I just don't really fucking feel like I should care about them. I mean, I care yeah.
My husband has a cactus that I kid you not was 4 inches big. Not even the cactus was 4 inches big.
Yeah.
If you were to see how big this thing is now, it's literally like 5 feet. It's as tall as I am. It's crazy.
Serious? And it oh my God, I love the fact that it grew because The other day, my sister was here, right? And she doesn't understand. Like, I'm Snow fucking White. Your husband must have Snow White energy because
He does.
literally, like, my 2 pumpkins from Halloween. Actually, I got them like maybe a week for Halloween. They were in the house up until about, I don't know, a month ago. Then I put them outside because it was there. I thought they were start to rot. I set them down in front of Healer, my tree, my big pine tree. I call him Healer. I held them on time. And dude, my sister comes out. She's like, dude, and they're perfectly fine. Nothing has happened to them. She's like, are you fucking kidding? She's like, that is not normal. She's like, they should be rotted. And I'm like, and she's like, they're perfectly fucking fine. I said, I know, but that's Healer. I said, I'm Snow White. And then I showed her this onion that I had in my room because I used to cut up onions and put them in my socks before I go to sleep at night because it gets all the like toxins out, right? But I had it sitting in there and I just kind of just forgot. So I was sitting on my desk. All of a sudden, this onion starts growing hair, like, and then I put a face on it. Dude, the thing lasted like 4 months, and I'm like, and then it started to get right. I'm like, why? And I'm like, I'm Snow fucking White. Like, people, I must just be Snow fucking White. That's all I can say.
Do you want to hear the best cactus story?
Your husband made there's a baby cactus now. Good.
No,
Cactuses.
I have the best cactus story. It's amazing.
Tell me.
So before my mother-in-law, my husband's mom passed away,
Yeah.
when he was younger, she got him this tiny little cactus, and he was obsessed with this cactus. He would water it every single day. He would go on Amazon. He would buy special cactus food. So now he kept this cactus alive for years and years and years and years. Then we finally move in together, and he was like, we have to keep this cactus alive. And I am known to kill everything because I do not have a green thumb, and I cannot even keep a like daisy alive for like a day. So he moves in. He says it's super important that we keep this cactus alive. So now we're feeding it, we're watering it. Then he has a brilliant idea. We're wondering why it's not getting bigger. So he goes, you know what? He goes, I'm going to repot it into a bigger pot, and hopefully it gets bigger. Okay, so he takes the cactus out of the pot that it's in. Do you want to know why it's not getting bigger?
Because you need a bigger room.
It's fake. He's been watering and feeding a fake cactus
Wait a
for
minute.
over 10 years.
Let it grow.
It didn't grow. That's the point.
Oh, I thought this was a 4-inch one.
No, this is another little cactus that he has been feeding and watering special food for over 10 years. And we just found out when he moved in that it was freaking fake.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we do have a real one. I'll show you.
Oh my God. I'm processing.
Yeah.
I'm processing.
Feeding a fake cactus for over 10 years.
Where was the water going? Sorry.
I have no idea. It was in soil. It was in actual soil. Hold on. Look at this. But
dead.
This is our real one.
Yeah.
Hold
on. I gotta pull you out.
Is that not crazy?
Okay. I gotta see your one that you were watering.
No, we got rid of that one. That was fake. But look at this one.
Wait a minute, but it was still his mom's.
It was fake.
Who cares? It was still like it
look
probably
at this
had a conscience after you treated it like a human. Or like
look at this real one.
I love that though. Like I never knew they grew.
It is like it's massive.
He's like Snow White.
Massive.
Oh my God, really? I want to see it, Frank.
Easy Frank says that he has 4-inch tall and has arms growing out.
You know what they say about like 4 inches off?
Yeah. This cactus, we literally we are never repotting this one again because every time we repot it,
make it bigger. What do you say? Don't stop the growth. Are you serious?
It grows. It's massive. We're gonna have because in the winter time we have to take it inside.
I will. Me too. I will gladly take it from you if you don't like it. Please don't stop its growth, please.
You want to know how heavy this fucking thing is?
Don't stun its growth, please. You don't understand. I make my husband my fern started out like I don't know, maybe like the size of maybe 2 feet tall, right? Over the summer, they got to be like 7 feet tall, 8 feet tall. I had to make my husband carry them all inside. They took up my entire dining room, huge, because I was like, shit, I can't leave them out there. I know they grow all year round. My stepmom used to have all plants inside, and hers, she had, those ones that grow like the spider ones, and you have them like she had it since I was like 7 years old. She still fucking has it. It's been like 40 years. It grew. She had it all around the house. She gave pieces up to my sister. My sister then had it growing. It's crazy. Like this thing has been alive since I was born.
Okay, I kill every flower plant that you put
That's
in front of
crazy.
me. My
Well, it
husband,
does take special like soil and like dirt. Like I have to use special stuff like keep this shit alive.
my
But
husband has such a green thumb. Hold
yeah,
on. Look at this. Wait.
if he like it, I mean, if he loves it, then I'm telling you, like if he see like he because he knows they're plants. They don't like to be eaten either. They have consciousness too.
He has like lights for them.
Yeah.
Like
When I know
like
when I grow
obsessed.
when I become a medium, the first thing I'm going to connect to is the animals and the plants. I told my psychic lady, I was like, "Will you teach me this? I want to." I was like, "My plants and animals are first, because I talk to them anyway."
Ugh,
But so Southern Charm Reunion,
I
huh?
totally forgot.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. I got notes. I mean, Shep didn't. I don't. I don't think we really didn't focus on much, did we? With Shep at all? Like, what did we talk about Shep at all? How did
They were saying that Shep was more of like a background character, and I honestly think that that's the role that he should stay in because think about how much people liked him so much more this
Yeah,
season because we saw less of him and he was less involved. I think he's like almost not that he's growing out of it, like I guess he is, but I feel like he
yeah,
should be more of like a friend of. I think that like it suits him better.
right. Well, Craig, like his what bothered me about him was when he said like you guys are villainizing vulnerability. He's like, I'm not gonna be vulnerable anymore. And he's like, he's like, I didn't do so well. Like he's like literally like forget like he's like a big baby. I don't like the big baby act where he wants to quit. Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be here then. Like,
And like when he's like, "Oh, I've been so
yeah,
good for 2 years."
yes. He's like, that hasn't happened in like 2 years. You guys have to do it all the time. It's like Craig.
But
I
then
don't
what's
know how
funny,
to do that.
I love when the editors give you like clips of
Yeah.
like the last 2 years and you're like, oh my God, you're such a liar.
And I mean, and he does too. Like because the few with Vanita when he says Vanita like Craig, like, she says Craig shouldn't talk about things he doesn't even know. If he doesn't know for sure, then he shouldn't act like he does. I don't really understand what she meant. Like because if she cheated, I guess like stop acting like
I,
she do know. I
I
mean, I don't
in parts I feel bad for Vanita and then not in the Vanita versus Craig because
right,
I'm not team Vanita and I honestly I think that she was doing a little too much like
right, right,
getting
right,
herself a
right.
little too involved in a situation that has nothing to do with her and
Agree.
like not for nothing like yeah she might have been friendly with Paige but it's not like that was like her best friend so to go
That's what
that
I mean.
hard.
Yeah, right, right.
Ooh, I also have to say, were
Yeah.
you not surprised when Madison called out that
Oh yeah,
Charlie and Sally have only been friends for like six
yes.
months
And she
before
said,
the
"You
show
guys fucking
started?
yes," and like you guys call out best friends like you're fucking. Like, I loved it because they do.
But
Remember, I
really,
said
the
that to you. I said,
but
"How are they
really
best
though,
friends?"
like I thought that they were best friends since like junior high school or
Remember, I
something.
was like, "Why the fuck is she like she's best friends with Anita? Now she's best friends with no, Charlie's my best friend." And you're like, "No, they've been best friends for a long time." I was like, "Oh." And then and like you see Madison's face. She's like, "Wait a minute, can I ask you all a question?" She's like, "How long have you guys known each other?" And he's like, "Not." I don't. They both said two different things. Sally's like a year, and then Charlie's like, I don't know, a couple months. And Madison's like, why do you throw the best friends fucking thing around? Like, you guys, I forget what she compared it to, but she's
I
right.
have
I said that
I
to you. I
have
said, why did she do that? Why did they do that?
I have two best friends, and both of my best friends I've had since
For
I'm literally
yes,
4 years old.
exactly. One of them, yes, exactly.
The rest of my friends are just my friends. Like
Right, exactly. And me and my best, like, we don't even talk all the time, but like, they are. It's one of them's my sister too. Like, it's one
I was just gonna say that, and my sister's my best friend.
yeah, like I don't even really call people like I've actually said like you guys like you and like Aaron and all like I just realized like I keep getting memories. I'm like, oh, we've been doing this together for like a year. Like you guys show up for me more than my friends and my real friends do. But like, my best friends have lives. But like, I get more out of my friendship with you guys than I do, because this is like my outlet anyway. This is my show. And like I'm excited to go to Charleston and meet people because I'm you know me, when I go to those events, I stay like I hide. I am so mad at myself. Like I want to because I also need to drive more too, but like
You know what I didn't realize, which was also like a little shocking to me,
yeah,
on Southern Hospitality, I keep forgetting that they're so effing young. Like, do you know
they
that
are.
Joe and Maddie are not even 30 years old?
I thought. Well, no, I thought they were at least 30. Like
No, they
no,
when they had
I
their
think
ages on
so.
the other day, I was like, "Oh my god." That's what made me like think like, "Wow, they're not even 30 yet."
And you know what? And they're more mature than the VPR cast. Like I don't know how old they are, but like people are not liking how immature they are. And I'm like, you guys are forgetting that this show is geared toward who we used to be, kind of, you know.
Right.
And I don't know. Like a lot of people are saying they don't want to watch it again. And I'm like, oh, but then with like you're right, the show, but like see, it took this year. I think it's killing it. Like I don't, and I think that their drama is starting to get like because they are all friends and you can tell. And
You
so
all
it's
you also have to see totally like this is totally off topic and I almost don't even want to mention it because I feel like you go off on a tangent. But
okay. Oh God,
I
Jersey.
what I saw a picture today
Yes.
of like who the cast is gonna be.
Yeah.
Because so far all I had seen was Teresa, Dolores, and Melissa. And then literally just before I got on with you,
Mhm.
there was a picture with
Go ahead, Tracy.
with the three of them and with the rest of the quote unquote supposed cast.
Is it on Instagram?
I think I saw it on Instagram, but they look so young that like I was like, okay, so what are we doing here? Like Melissa, Teresa, and Dolores are gonna be like the old grandmas, and then we're gonna have like a bunch of like
But Kim,
young.
yeah, like I thought Kim D. They were teasing Kim D. too, aren't they?
No, they're saying that she's just gonna pop in and out. Like she'll probably do her posh fashion show, but
Yeah.
like she's not gonna be like a full time. But
They need
like
to have. They need to have like
it
Tracy.
made it made me think though that like maybe all of these franchises are going to start to do this because if you think about it, all of the housewives, we've been watching them for so long that they're all getting up there like in age, you know? So I feel like maybe how they're going to transition is they're going to for each franchise they're going to keep like 3 like OGs and then
Mhm.
bring on a younger cast to
Okay,
eventually take over the franchise when the older ones are like
but
retired,
listen,
you know?
who are these people? These are where is
That's what
Natalie?
I saw.
Okay, so where's Natalie? I guess Natalie's not on here. Okay, where's Amber at?
But
Amber's not.
don't they look so young compared to Melissa, Teresa, and Dolores?
Yeah, something's weird because Amber. I thought Amber was a cast member. I don't. Where's this? Is the one you saw?
Yeah. But
I don't know. This
I just
isn't.
feel like they look so young.
But I don't think this is right though. I don't think this is the cast because it's. I don't. I know who Vanessa is. I heard her, but I don't think this is the cast. This is not the right picture because first of all, I mean, I don't know. I gotta look at different other pictures. Who's floating this the fuck around? Because there's no
I thought
Amber.
it was virtual reality.
I just got it from Bravo or New Jersey Obsessed, but I kind of don't trust them. So hold on. I don't because there's no Amber, there's no Nat. I'm confused. Where's the other girls? I don't know who the fuck these people are.
Like
Like
I
they're
saw
not
that and I was
the
like, Is this an early April Fool's joke? Like, what is this?"
dude. I fucking left. Oh my god, Jackie fucking ran her mouth on some reel. I'll just show you real quick, and I fucking blasted this bitch.
Oh, how she was like, "I
I
got
said,
asked
you are. I
back," and
said,
I
"Sure,
said
Jenny."
no.
I said, "You sure, Jan?" I think that's what I put in the thing. And I made a whole reel. I was like, "Are you out of your fucking mind? Like, you must be out of your mind." I'm like, "Who fucking asked you? Who the fuck lied to you? Nobody wanted to hear from you. Like, you're turning into Teddy now. Get the fuck out of here." I don't know if she saw it, but I'm gonna have to address it to her. I just see how I'm gonna go on a tangent. You're right. I'm just not gonna go on a tangent because I don't know. I'm not mad at Teresa coming back, like, but I think we need Kathy and Kim D.
They're
And we
saying
need to do it in winter.
Kathy and Kim D are going to be friends of or something.
They should be because fucking Teresa's not gonna just get along with just Dolores, and her and Melissa are just forced to get along. I mean, I'm not saying forced, but the show has not revolved around their relationship in so many years, and I hate when people like say that was the problem because it wasn't. It was her relationships with other people on the cast because her and Joe and Melissa they weren't fighting; they just weren't talking to each other. You know, they fought and they weren't refusing to film with each other, so that wasn't an issue. Like
I
it was.
think that Melissa, Dolores, and Teresa are going to band together for this new season,
Well, they
and
should.
they're going to be friends. And then there's going to be some girl on the new cast that's going to be like the new villain, and
Not
they're
the
all going to
ones we
be.
just saw, because I don't know who the fuck they are. Amber needs to be on that like list. Amber's amazing. I don't know. There's another whole like I gotta look it up because I don't be and like Andy for so long said there was no we weren't even close. Well, they were. That was a lie because obviously they were. You know what I mean? But I don't
Right.
think he thinks this is a good cast because why would he act like there's nothing coming? Don't look for anything, and here you are filming shit. Which I guess they filmed. I don't know if they filmed this fucking reunion. If they even filmed season. I hate this.
No,
Jackie,
because I think they just made the
decide.
cast concrete like a day ago or
See,
something.
anyway, think about it. Like they gotta shoot test run. I guess test runs. I guess they'll use that for the flashbacky stuff. Like, oh, 6 months ago, your husband quit his job, and here we are, fucking 6 months. Now we're starting the show. You know what I mean? They film them all for a while, so then they can use the film. I don't know, like to see what they're talking about, like their lives or whatever. Listen, I don't want them fighting with each other, but I feel like this young and old is not going to work, especially when Dolores is a friend of on the other show on Rhode Island, which we have. Not that it's going to run together, but like she's bouncing all over the place for what? Why? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why is Marge gone? I get Marge doesn't want to fucking deal with Louie, but don't fucking deal with Louie. Fuck Louie. Louie's not going to be around much longer. I promise her that. I mean, I understand, but like she doesn't have to forgive Teresa either. But
I mean, I give Margaret credit for
leaving.
sticking to her guns, for saying that.
I think it's really fucked up of them not to give her more money or something, or do something to keep her. I don't know if they would, though. I don't know if there's anything that would. I don't think it had anything to do with money, really, actually. And I mean, no, it had to do with Louis, but I don't think money would have fixed it.
No, because she said she was
Right.
not filming if Teresa and Louis were.
Louis doesn't have to be. She doesn't have to be around. I don't know. Louis can. I mean, I don't think Bravo has a problem with telling Louis to beat it. Just don't be around.
And I agree with you. I think that she could have filmed, and then anytime Louis was going to be there, just not be in that.
Right, that's your choice. Don't go that day. Be a friend of.
He's not a housewife. He's a husband.
Right, and I the house husbands were great, and I don't know how we're gonna do without them. The show's gonna go. It's gonna fucking. We don't have house husbands anymore. We got Switzerland Dolores, and then we got Melissa and Teresa, who aren't gonna fight because nobody wants to see that. They know this. But something's going to happen where Joe's not going to keep his mouth shut. And listen, they're going to do house husbands, but they're not going to show husbands of wives that aren't there. And I'm going to miss John Fuda. I'm going to miss fucking what's his name? What's Danielle's husband? Like, I don't know why they didn't bring Danielle and fucking Rachel back with young people. What the fuck are we like? It's just I don't agree with Sandy. I can't help it. I can't help it. It makes me mad because this cast fucking blows.
I'm not going to miss Rachel, but I am going to miss Danielle.
I know. Excuse me. And oh my God, somebody was joking about Jen Aiden. They wanted Jen Aiden back. I'm like, what? What's wrong with you? I'm like,
oh my God.
What are they doing to these people's brains? They're fucking with us, and they're making people think we need Jen Aiden back. No,
I'm not going to miss Jen Aiden, but I will miss Jen Fessler.
Oh God, ew, God, no, Jen Fessler. She can beat it too. She's another goddamn fucking Jackie. Beat it. Do you not know what fired means? Like, I've never met people that refuse to be fired. I don't get it. Who refuses to be fired? Who, like Teddy? I'm sorry, Teddy, you're healed now. I can talk about you. You just jump out of fucking Tamara's purse anytime it's Bravo around. Same with Kyle. You don't give a fuck where you land, bitch. You're just like, just fucking film me. Same thing with Jackie. Why are you trying a podcast called J and J? I'm sorry, who? You have a podcast? I didn't know that. It lasted 2 episodes. Like her and Jen Fessler all of a sudden have a podcast, and I'm like, no, you don't. Nobody wants to hear from you. And the same thing, she's another one, like Alexis. There we go. Alexis is like, so let's put them all in a group. Let's put them on an island somewhere. We got Alexis, Teddy, Jackie, Jen Fessler.
Alexis who?
Fucking Bellino.
She does a lot of podcasts with Carlos King.
I know, he's an idiot. He's got to stop this shit. He needs to get his head checked. Nobody asked to hear from her. Who fucking lied to these people? Who told them we cared about what they had to say? Nobody has to care what the fuck I have to say. So don't listen. But listen, Jackie.
It's the same.
People wanted you. Nobody wanted you on this cast, and you know that. Bravo didn't want you back fucking either.
It's the same people that told Jesse Solomon he should go on tour. Haha.
Exactly. I'm watching him the other day. I'm like, is he serious? Tour with what? Same thing with fucking Brad. Body by Brad. What? You're on tour for what, sir? Are you maybe people do want to be trained by him in person? I don't know if that's a thing. Maybe it was. I thought when Adam said he was going to go to a podcast tour, I thought I didn't think that was going to work, and people do it all the time. So I mean, it could work. Body by Brad. I mean, that's what it feels like to me. So Jesse Solomon on tour. I don't know why we have to give everybody titles. And then Amanda's got to go and ruin everything by fucking hooking up with West. When I thought Sierra and West were getting back together, but it doesn't seem like it.
I think Jesse on tour is stupid. I could understand Body by Brad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
only because
if there's a want for it, yeah.
it's more like almost like a Zumba type class where he is
Right.
like going around and doing. I don't know. I could see that, but
yeah, people. If his body, if the people are if people are asking for it, yeah. You know what I mean?
but a Jesse Solomon tour, like, I'm sorry, that's
I don't even think
crazy.
people know who it is. People are like, who? What did Jesse Solomon do? Is that what we're singing? Well,
He has a whole album.
I heard about fucking his best friend's girlfriend and shit.
Oh, that I don't know.
Or his girlfriend's, what was his best friend that's a girl or some shit? Like, it's about Sierra. Like, what is wrong? Like, people, you're not living together full time. So I don't see how we get attached to people that we don't live with all the time. I can't, it's not like you're on a boat. This isn't Below Deck. We don't have to fuck each other's friend. Like, we don't have to do that, Amanda. Like, there's people everywhere. You're not stuck on an island or a boat. You know what I mean? I don't get it. Like, I could see like boatmances or something, but that's not this. This is like not. Amanda can get anybody she fucking wants, in my opinion. Why would it have to be us? I feel like it can't be true. But then again, I don't know who anybody is anymore because, you know, fucking like Scandival, he's cheated on us and I was shocked. And then fucking I kind of was shocked by like a lot of people. So I'm like, wow, I don't know these people at all. And then like my mom might look my mom, you know what I'm saying?
Below Deck is boring.
You're watching. Everybody praise for your mom, by the way. My mom's doing really good, by the way.
What?
My mom's doing amazing, by the way.
Oh, good.
I think she's watching with Lauren on Instagram, my sister-in-law, because it's in the afternoon and Lauren's usually at work at this time, so my mom's probably watching. I don't know, but
that's wonderful.
I know it's an entitled baby. But I just he should have kept that shit about Sarah to himself.
Below Deck is boring me.
Huh?
I said Below Deck is boring me.
I didn't watch it again. So I have to watch Beverly Hills, which I usually would do today. But I decided because I didn't really do much of Southern Charm Friday night because I forget. I think I was late and stuff. But
I'm waiting for the day that I talk to you and you tell me that you binge watched Married to Medicine.
I know. Look, I can't now. Listen, what starts on fucking Friday or I think Thursday. Both Rhode Island and Valley starts this week.
I know, but when I tell you, Krista, you really are missing out on like.
I know that.
Great TV, and I feel like in the little time I've known you, I feel like you would love Married to Medicine.
Oh well, I mean, I think about it. I do think about it because I do like.
It's so good.
I enjoy listening to you guys talk about it when you and Larja talk about it.
Yeah, where's Larja been?
Oh, huh?
Where's Larja been?
I don't know. She doesn't love me anymore.
Well, I doubt that that's
she's
true.
Not watching Beverly, like she's not watching Housewives and stuff, so she doesn't watch Southern Charm and all. But she, I agree with her. Because we all have the same opinion about Bravo, but she obviously, And what do you think about the thing with Emmy? What do you think about Emmy's whole situation with Brad? The whole shut her fucking mouth.
Emmy, okay. Emmy is fantastic reality TV. Okay. She reminds me of a young Ramona Singer.
Oh yeah, exactly. But was she right comparing the microaggressions, like the women, all women all women are bad drivers? That's what she said.
Yeah, her definition of microaggression was not the definition of microaggression.
I didn't think so, but I'm like, okay, maybe I don't know.
No, she's her definition was a very Karen definition. So
because she's like, oh my god, shut the fuck up. It's like, no, you need to.
It's hard for me to defend her because I know. Yeah, I know that I don't know. Her as a person, I don't align with anything that she. But she is a. Yeah. I hate saying this, but she is a typical fucking Karen white lady that
married to a
is
lawyer.
Is entitled and she. She's great. Like I said, she's a young Ramona Singer. She's great reality TV.
Yeah.
But the things that she was saying about Brad, like she should know better. And everyone was trying to get her to shut the F up. And she kept going and going and going.
I was like, oh my God, no. Even Michael was like, girl, like, stop.
I was shocked that Lake, defended her, but I mean, I could also kind of understand because like
misread everything.
you can't have one cast member where like everybody is like ganging against them, you know,
Right.
like
And then she's like, I'm not, and she didn't see it the way that everybody was until it was pointed out, but I get it. Yes.
I liked what she said though. Like I liked when she spoke to Brad and she was telling him like I am team Brad when it comes to
Right.
like the microaggressions and all of that. But like aside from that, like they can't all hate Emmy. Like that's not
Yeah.
gonna work.
No, no, but she was kind of fucked up though. Like,
Oh, 100%.
like, how dare you act so fucking fake? Like,
But I also think like when every cast member hates and
right,
pushes like
yeah,
one cast member out, it almost does the opposite because it makes the audience feel
right,
bad for her and almost like her, you know?
yeah, and she's really like she's like
And
she looks great. I'll put that. They all look amazing. Okay, they all look great this season. And but think about this. Sorry, let me think about the situation with Maddie though. Maddie started this fucking shit when she made up the
see,
rumor
but
about.
this is okay. Wait, this is the confusion I have though.
Okay,
How do you know that Maddie made that up?
she admitted to
When?
it. She said I think it was either right before they started telling her that Trevor was cheating on her. So it was like, I don't know, the beginning, maybe of second season. I don't know how it became about him giving a blowjob or getting a blowjob in the alleyway.
Because
She said yeah.
I didn't hear her say that she made it up. I heard her say that, and I could be wrong because like
Right.
but I
I
didn't hear her say
forget
that. I heard her say what?
So I forget what her reasoning was, but she apologized for it, right? But them to retaliate back to her with the whole Trevor thing, I understand why, but they took it too far. But her to be that mad at them, for all of them to do that to her, it's fucked up. I think Brad owed her one. You know what I'm saying? If maybe Brad owed her one, right? Maybe he did. Maybe he was gonna blow job. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't, but she should have never opened her mouth, right? So I get him. I don't get him. See, I do think she made it up because I think that's why he then went and did that with Trevor. What's his name? Trevor, whatever his name was. Like she got so
Trevor. See, but
she was upset more about betrayal. I think I don't know.
I took it as that Brad did this to her in retaliation for her mentioning the rumor about him getting a blowy in the alley or whatever. But I don't ever remember her saying that she made it up. I think she had apologized for spreading the rumor, but I don't think she ever said she made it up.
Dude, I think she said she like saw it and like that's how she knew or something. I don't know. And then she said, I made that part up. I don't know what part she made up.
I'm gonna have to look into that because
even if it is made up though, like even if it is though, they did still owe her one. You know, she told his boyfriend, his whatever girlfriend at the time or something.
Right. Brad, I could understand Brad, you know, wanting to retaliate. But what about Emmy and
I don't know.
I
don't know why they did it. Why were they in on it? I don't know.
And I do believe that Joe Bradley didn't know. I think that they were on a separate I think they had a separate group chat that Maddie and Joe were not a part of.
Yeah, I think they were, and I think they admitted to that. Exactly. I don't know why Emmy and Will did that to her. Because fuck, who the fuck? What? Because remember, like Emmy had gotten that position that Maddie wanted, but then she lost it. What was it like the head?
Yes.
So then I think that's why she was kind of mad at Maddie, but like that's a dumb reason.
And because Maddie, I don't think Maddie ever like denied that Will was cheating. I think she was also a part of like that whole, Will is cheating on Emmy thing. I don't think she started it, but like she was friendly with all of them when they were all saying Will was cheating.
I know, but see, like Emmy doesn't give a fuck that Will cheats on her. She just doesn't want anybody to know about it. That's her problem. She doesn't 100%. Give a fuck as long as people don't know.
I 100% agree with that.
Exactly. She doesn't want to know. And I get, but the immaturity of it all is them even talking about it. But like, again, like I know Matt, like from Maddie's like, I didn't know, I could not trust my own gut. So that part I get, like you guys made me not doubt my own like reality. But again, like, I mean, it was obvious, like he'd already done it before. So she said, it was easier to fucking believe that he did it again. But now that she's in love with Joe, I don't understand. Like, I get like the betrayal part, but I don't think she should care that much about him because she loves Joe. But like, I think she picked Joe because he's a safe guy. Like now, Emmy's end game, but like, And then Will,
I
yeah.
think Emmy's microaggressions
Mm.
towards Brad were absolutely awful. I think what she said about TJ during the interview,
Oh,
making it out like TJ took advantage of Joe when he was drunk, like that's like
yes,
bad.
that was
Like for you to
yes,
put that out on a
yeah,
podcast for
yeah.
everybody to hear, to make
And
it like
then,
really
right,
like he's a predator, like that's
then guess
gross.
what? Guess who fucking used it against them in the beginning of the episode? Fucking Grace like Grace, Grace Lilly. Like she takes
Right.
that information and
I mean,
says,
she has her own demons.
what the fuck is happening? Can you explain that? I don't understand what this. I didn't know you could get a prescription for ketamine, but I thought you injected it. So what the fuck is she buying off the street? Ketamine that
I
you
mean, I
inject?
don't know. I'm not very knowledgeable on
Me neither.
drugs, but
Because bad batch of
I
what?
do think that she has an addiction to
Oh,
something,
yeah,
and I think she definitely needs help.
well, she admitted to it, and she said, I don't know if this is for the show or she's really going to get help because I don't know how you did not expect. How did you think that was a fucking question you should ask in public on a fucking route? Like, my thing is, if you're willing to get fucked up on camera, you need help because you don't know what the fuck you're going to do. And that is your lifeline, and you and your people. Like, the last thing you should be doing is getting high on shit that you don't remember what the fuck's happening, and your friend just died from it. To me, when you
I
see
mean,
that patch, what does that mean then? To me, that sounds like a powder. And what are you doing with this? How are you injecting? Like, how does this work? I don't know. How are people dying from it? The fentanyl, maybe? I don't understand. Like, she needs help.
I think
Yeah,
she's really like,
something.
I feel like Maddie should distance herself from
Yes.
her because Maddie's sober. I don't think it's good for her to be around her right now.
And what is she going after Maddie for anyway? Why are you hating on her? That's, to me,
Which is
your reality's fucking diluted. You know, because Maddie's not your enemy, you know? And what she said was to hurt Maddie. I mean, and Joe and TJ, but I mean, mostly Maddie. For what reason, I don't know. Because she forgot to tell you about pajamas. You're wearing pajamas, are you not? Was she not wearing pajamas, Grace Lilly? Like, what? You know, you're right. Maddie's sober, and she's trying to keep her in the loop. But I don't know if Bravo even fucking wants her in the loop anymore. Unless, if you're going to use her sobriety journey, it better not motherfucking be just for the show. She needs help, period. Fuck this show. You need help because you don't look well either, you know? And she's a gorgeous girl. Like, I don't want to hear baby, wavy baby. Fuck wavy baby. Get help, bitch. You know, we're not going to brand this, okay? Like, your sobriety isn't for the brand. It's not for the show. This is for you to get help. Like, because your parents need to, because if your friend just died from the same shit you just got, girl, you fucking are. You're lucky to be alive because you were playing Russian roulette at this point. That's what it is. And I don't know how I lived, but I did. Like, thank God I came back. I mean, like, I died a lot. Like, I died a couple times, but like, that was enough for me. Like, it was only a couple times within that couple months, but I was on drugs for 20 years. And I'm grateful I even woke up every day. And I get almost survivor's guilt almost when I hear people pass away. And it's really fucked up. It's like, and then like, I understand addiction. I don't know if you went, but I understand addiction. We all know that. But like, I feel like you need to be off TV. You know, if you're going to be saying shit like that, where you're calling people out for shit that's not even your business, and it was a whole something that should never be coming out of her mouth of all people, and think that that's a question you should ask, and then double down on it. I mean, obviously you woke up and you're like, oh shit, but like, this shouldn't be happening at your age. And I mean, how many times are you gonna like fuck go after Maddie for what? Your only fucking ally here, sober ally, and she's like, I can't do this anymore, and I don't blame her. You have to be selfish when you're sober. But anyway, so we lost Jacqueline. I'm going to end this one anyway. But thank you so much. Thank you. Listen, I've been off the drugs that were killing me since 2012. I've, obviously done other stuff, but like nothing that was going to ruin my life. I've consistently gotten better every year when that's the important part. You got to pick your battles. I'm like Jersey sober. I got to smoke my weed. And right now I'm fighting I obviously, like me, my shopping became a really bad addiction. Like my husband and he almost didn't want to do the house because of that. Like, and I get it. I was like, I have to stop spending money or he's just not gonna, it is what it is. We're getting it started soon, but I was crying. Like, okay, Pops, I'll stop spending money. When I realized I couldn't help it anymore, I was like, Jesus Christ, Krista. Like, I know addiction transfers. I get it, but I thought I'd, kind of like kick that part of it. But anyway, I know better. Thank you. You're right. But listen, I appreciate everybody. I love you. Fuck your little trolls that come over here. dare you go after my Carney? He's fucking like willing to put himself on here. We people think that, like, listen, I might talk about reality TV, think it's like all surfacey and shit, but we put ourselves out here every day. We don't ask for really much. So people come in here like, what? I don't know why you would spend your time trolling us. For him, isn't the dumbest thing. It's like, go fucking like touch us. What the fuck are you doing? Leave us, go away. I don't understand. Like, some of them I'll leave them in there, but like the ones that want to really like fuck with the chat, like they don't know, like, get it. Like, go get a channel or come the fuck up here and say some shit to our faces. Is waste your time chatting. Don't listen, motherfucker. Bring that energy up here. I dropped the chat link. You got, like, even if your people or my people, like, if the trolls got something to fucking say or do, say it to our faces. Like, seriously, like, what else are we gonna, you know what I mean? We're gonna waste our time in fucking arguing. I don't, you know how we roll, Carney. You don't hear us coming, motherfucker. Welcome to the 1%, piece of shit. Anyway, I'll stop now. It's okay. You're coming back. I was gonna say, you don't have to if you want, but you can if you want. I figured you'd call. I was just saying, like, people that come in here and like waste their time trolling, it's like, don't do that. Just come up and say your piece. What's your problem? I'm too classic. I'm sorry. I don't have like,
why even sit there, like, you know,
put us down.
That single letter stuff.
Yeah, what is that?
that bugs me. It's like, why do you go on a channel to do that?
Exactly. What's your problem? Well, there's like people I agree with.
Yeah. So on my channel, you know,
it's probably
the part is, you know, these are adults, or supposed to be adults, due to the fact that my stuff is set up for 18 and over.
It's not able to get in. That's crazy. Like, and yeah, our key audience, whatever, they aim towards 18 to 24. But I get a lot of people like that have been watching me for years that are just like my age, you know, that come in here and like they don't need to see that shit. Like, it's like some people, if you want to say some shit, like, I don't know, say something real, like with you really, like, about it, really to make me mad. Like, act like if you don't know who I am, then like the shit you're saying is not gonna bother me, but it's just annoying.
Yeah, it is.
No, I'm not ugly. I know that my plastic surgery isn't bad. I know that I look like somewhat good for my age, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, I look bad too.
People, it's always people too that have their avatars up. It's like, let's see what you look like. But it's hot here, Jack. Oh my god, I'm getting hot. I know that means it's hot out. And guys, my plants are starting to grow back, so you know I'll be outside more. But listen, I can't because Friday I have to be here on time at 12 o'clock for Erin for Whose Side Are You On? My ass has to get the fuck up on time, which is very early because it takes me very long to get ready because I cannot be late for her. She'll kill me. And I gotta get on it. I gotta figure out how to get my episodes back on Spotify and Apple without having to pay for it. It'll be Whose Side Are You On season 5. And it'll be on. I'm gonna try to get back on Apple Spotify without having to pay for it, but I might have to get my RSP and start paying Buzzsprout again because I won it on there for BravoCon when it comes back to New York. But Jack, I think it's too hot for me to stay in this room anymore. I think I'm gonna go anyway. But so yeah, I'm gonna end it. I'm hot. Yeah, I know. I want to do that too. When's Coffee Talk again? What is it called? Coffee Talk?
Oh, it's so
put the thing back up.
Yeah, it's Motobomb and the Coffee Crew pretty much. I'm part of the Coffee Crew. We do a morning show every, bunch of motorcyclists across the country.
Aww.
And we just talk about daily stuff and sometimes we even talk about coffee and motorcycles.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, then I won't interject my wearing true crime stuff. But I'll come watch it.
I can always send you the link in the morning.
I mean, yeah, but I don't want to interrupt. You know me. But I'll try. I'll come in. I'll watch it. I'll share it and stuff. Maybe I'll come up. We can talk about bikes. I haven't talked about bikes in a while. I haven't seen one. My mom finally just. Oh my god, I can't even talk about it. She's so mean to my dad. She hates my dad so much. Sorry, Dad. But I think she finally decided she'd give his truck back. She's got to start giving his stuff back. They have to split this 50-50, this divorce. It can't be you can't just take everything from this man, But anyway, All right. I love yous. Thanks. Are you gonna go back on and continue on your side? I know you can't do it after once I hang up, but
Oh no, once he shut down,
you go. Yeah.
he's gonna shut down. Yeah, I didn't.
Likely gonna be over at Dago's channel soon, or if he's not on, he might be on do some true
I don't
crime.
know. I might start one up here. I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
I might throw out a movie. Who knows?
I know. Like I need to like go outside. It's nice out. Enjoy the day for the day. Weather for the day. But I thank you guys. I appreciate it. And I will be over floating around true crime, or I will see you guys on Wednesday. Right? Wednesday. Or which show? I don't know. Probably Real Housewives. But then guys, you gotta get ready for Valley and fucking Rhode Island. I'm gonna be literally flipping out. I can't wait. I don't know what day they start, but I know we can't do both on Friday. That's too much. It's too much excitement. We'll have to split this up, but like, I gotta see what days they would come on. But I know they both start this week. All right, I love y'all.
All right.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Peace.
Bye, trolls. We know you love us.